What is up guys, it's Don here and today I'm back with another FIFA 18 video. Now today is going to be a hybrid squad builder and it's going to be featuring an icon which I haven't used this year apart from this, and he is actually, I've had my ups and downs with this card. He's really good at times, but for an icon I wanted him to do a lot more than what he does, but he is still an amazing card and really cheap for his rating and his status as well. This isn't my account, so I've got to shout out one of my friends, Ed, for lending me his account to record this squad builder. So thanks Ed. I'm going to be leaving some of his stuff down below in the comments, so make sure you go and hit that up as well. But getting straight into the video, in goal we have gone with Edison and his one to watch card. Now hopefully he does actually pick up an inform later on in the season. I'm not sure what is going on with his injury status, but I know Bravo played when they lost in the FA Cup a few days ago, so I'm not really sure if they just did that to rest him or if he's actually injured, but regardless he won't be out for that long if he is. So definitely go out and pick up Edison. He costs about 70,000 coins at the time of recording this video and he is really good, so definitely go out and pick him up. His standout stat for today is his reflexes being 90, absolutely ridiculous for a goalkeeper, so definitely go out and pick up Edison. Now we have gone with another Brazilian player from the Premier League, and that is David Luiz at the left centre back position. Now David Luiz, he's quick, he's strong, he can shoot, he's really good at dribbling, surprisingly for a centre back. But the only downside for me to this card is the fact that he doesn't have a high defensive work rate. Other than that, his card is really good. As you can tell, 56,000 coins for a defender is always going to be a good defender. So definitely go out and pick up David Luiz for the squad. He's managed to get 5 goals in the 93 games that has played with this squad, which isn't too bad for a centre back. Now moving on to his partner, we have gone with another Brazilian 86 rated centre back, but this time we've gone over to Italy, and that is Miranda. Miranda, I want to say, is better than David Luiz, but he does get let down in terms of his attacking abilities, especially because he himself does not have defensive or high defensive work rate, just like David Luiz, but he doesn't have the stats to back up the medium attacking work rate. 6'1", 88 defense, 71 passing, 71 pace and 77 physical. He is a very good centre back, and he manages to pick up goals from corners and stuff, but other than that his attacking prowess isn't really amazing. But that's not what you want him for. You want him to sit back and defend, but other than that he is a really good centre back. Now moving on to the right back position, we have gone with another player from the Calcio A, and that is Florenzi. This is a player who has managed to relatively hold his price throughout the whole year. As an 82 rated right back, for 7,000 coins his price is still quite high. As you can see, he's managed to get 3 goals and 14 assists in the 82 games that we played with him. He's got amazing stats for a right back: 85 pace, 82 dribbling, 79 shot, 76 defense, 78 passing and 76 physical as well. High attacking work rate, medium defensive, perfect right back for this team. Now moving on to the left back position, we have gone with a completely different player, and that is Kolasinac. We've got the Arsenal beast, guys. 89 physical is almost unreal. 78 pace does let him down a little bit, but the high defensive work rate sorts him out really well. 78 defense with, again, the 89 physical is the most ridiculous like 2 stats I've seen for a fullback. Is literally all I can say. It's just ridiculous, because the physical alone means that half of the players that are quicker than him can't get past him. So definitely one of my favourite left backs this year. A lot of you guys know from my squad builders I use Roberto Carlos, his prime card, and I can honestly say that it is hard for me to choose between Kolasinac and Roberto Carlos in terms of defending abilities. So definitely go out and pick up Sead Kolasinac. He does cost about 1,500 coins at the time of recording the squad builder, so definitely go and pick him up right now. Now moving on to the first CDM position, we have gone with a player from the Premier League, and that is Moussa Dembele. Touching his rival there at CDM, that sounded so weird, but I meant linking in with his rival at left back. We have gone with Moussa Dembele, one of my favourite players of all time in terms of midfield players, guys, and that is because he has got amazing consistent stats and he also has 4-star skill moves. For a guy who's got 76 pace, 85 dribbling and 84 physical to also have 4-star skill moves is just really good for the way I play, and hopefully is for you guys as well. So definitely go and pick him up. He sells for about 3,000 coins at the time of recording this video, and he's managed to pick up 4 goals and 10 assists in the 100 games that we have played with him. Now moving on to the next CDM position, we have gone with a significantly more expensive player, and that is Raja 9 Golan. The beast. He has taken over from Hullet. He's actually lost it this year with only having 78 pace and passing, but all of his stats are in and around 80, so definitely worth the coins. 95,000 coins. His price has dropped for the new year, the Lunar New Year SBCs that were out a few days ago, but his price is slowly rising, so I would look to pick him up in between 95,000 coins and 100,000 coins at the time of recording this video. There's not much I can say about this card. If you don't know about Raja 9 Golan this year, then you're lost, because his card is amazing. So moving on to the centre attacking midfielder, the first centre attacking midfielder, and that is the icon himself, Alan Shearer. The reason why we have got him at cam is because his pace lacks a little bit, but because of his high attacking work rate, he is always playing a centre forward role rather than a centre attacking midfielder role, and we wanted to keep him central, so definitely stick him here. He is a really good support act for the striker, who usually in a team like this should be fast, so definitely stick him in the centre attacking mid central role. As you can see, he's managed to pick up 98 goals and 41 assists in the 105 games that I've played with him. His card, I've used him a couple of games as well. His card is really nice to use. As I said, he does lack a little bit in terms of finishing inside the box, because of his attribute details. Like I've really looked into it, and I've wondered why it seems like he always misses inside the box. And there is an article which I read on in terms of how composure links in with the shooting attributes, and because his shooting attributes are so high and his composure doesn't match it, he does tend to miss a lot of in the box shots. So that's the only thing I don't really like about this card, but he is amazing overall. His pace does feel a little bit faster, especially when he gets running. His heading is amazing, as you can see, 94 heading accuracy. So as the standout and the key player of the squad, he is actually, I would give him an 8 out of 10. Easily one of the best centre forwards I've used this year. So moving on to the centre attacking mid on the left, guys, we have gone with another player which I have underestimated this year, and that is Inform Oxlade-Chamberlain. His card is ridiculous. His stats literally amaze me. For an 83 rated player, 90 pace, 88 dribbling, 77 shot, 80 passing and 73 physical, with 4-star, 4-star and high attacking work rates. Unfortunately, we haven't scored any goals or got any assists with him in the 8 games that we played, but he feels amazing on the ball. Everything about him just feels really strong. Only thing that I don't like about this card is the one thing that we never really come into contact with, and that's his defense. For someone with 73 physical, I would expect him to be able to stick more of a foot in, but again, we don't really need him for that side of the game, so cannot really complain. He sells for about 30,000 coins at the time of recording this video as well, so definitely keep an eye on the price when you're buying his Inform card. Now moving on to the next centre attacking midfielder, we have gone with Mertens. Now Mertens is a gifted player in terms of FIFA. His dribbling is amazing. The only thing again I don't like about this card is his physical. 55 physical for a midfielder slash striker is like it's pretty lackluster, to be honest. Like I didn't really enjoy him in terms of running in behind, because I always felt like he was getting pushed off the ball, but he still does seem to be a decent centre attacking mid. His passing seems to be a lot higher than 79 as well, and his dribbling and his pace are really good. So definitely go out and pick up Mertens. He sells for a little bit less than 30,000 coins, I believe, at the time of recording this video. Yeah, he sells for in between 20 and 25,000 coins, so definitely pick him up for around that price as well to get it for the cheapest. Now we have gone with a player slightly out of position. Am I lying? I think I'm lying. We are lying. We have gone with Gomez for the squad builder. Now Gomez is, I want to say, one of the best cheap strikers I've used. Now don't get that wrong, he's not the best, but for his price he is ridiculous. 90 pace, 88 dribbling, 77 shot, 80 passing. Again, his physical is really low, but if we flick over to his attribute details as well, his dribbling, his balance, his ball control and his composure are really good. His strength is 48 in terms of his actual attribute for strength, so that is what lets him down. But again, with his balance and his ball control, it doesn't really feel like he is as weak as he actually is. So definitely go out and pick up Gomez. He is amazing for this squad builder. and I just wanted to put in a few players who you could swap out if you didn't want to include everyone in this squad builder that is in there. A lot of people I have spoken to haven't really enjoyed using Gomez as much as I do. So you can put in Lukaku there as well. Lukaku will do a bang up job. As you already know, his strength ridiculous, his shot ridiculous. So you can stick Lukaku in striker, or you can even play Mertens at strike and play Lukaku at centre attacking mid for the same reasons why we've got Alan Shearer in centre attacking mid. But that is it, guys. You can fiddle around with the squad as much as you want. You can change the formation around in game as well to suit your needs. But that is the squad, guys. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see more squad builders just like this one, make sure to hit the subscription button down below. Also, if you're new to the channel and you haven't already, make sure to hit the little notification bell so you know exactly when I've uploaded and you can be the first person to watch my videos. So thank you guys for watching. It's been Dons and goodbye.